Welcome back. We'll get started here shortly. All right, it's almost time. Are you ready? Here we go! Four, three, two, one. It is time. Please welcome your host, best-selling romantic suspense author Anna Blakely, and Mr. B. Looking down at her screen as she walked, Olivia started typing a message to let Jake know they were leaving the hospital. Still typing, she opened her mouth to apologize for prying when the loud pop of a car backfiring filled out otherwise empty air. Olivia involuntarily jumped, tossing her phone in the process. Shit! It landed a few feet in front of her, and she quickly moved to pick it up. Thankfully, it hadn't cracked. She stood and looked up ahead of them in the same direction the sound had come from. Holy cow, that was loud. That car must need some major work. Olivia turned to face Trevor as she spoke, only then realizing Trevor was no longer standing next to her. She glanced down and gasped. He was lying on his back, eyes closed, and he wasn't moving. Her heart nearly stopped cold when she saw where the bullet had torn through his shirt. Trevor! Olivia screamed as she bent over his body. Help! She yelled out. She spun her head around, trying to look for someone, anyone, who could help, while assessing any immediate threat. I need help here! Olivia screamed the order at the top of her lungs, just as she had countless times while working in the ER. But it didn't matter. The other doctors and nurses weren't around to rush to her aid this time. No one was around. Looking back down, Olivia's voice broke. Trevor? He didn't respond. With her heart in her throat, she checked for a pulse and nearly cried.
To read all that.
Oh, thank God.
Look what came in today. I'm so excited.
It's a fatty because it's both of them. It's the whole story, yo.
And in the middle, when it switches from part 1 to part 2, if I can find it. I don't remember where it was. I combined all the chapters so it doesn't like start over with chapter 1 at the beginning of part 2. So then I have to remember. Oh yeah. So look. And it has that part. So you know you're getting ready to go into part 2, but then let's see, what does it start with?
Chapter 20.
So I'm so excited. So anyway, how is everybody? Who's here? Let's see.
Hi, Anna Blakely.
Oh yeah. Hi. I'm a little off today.
And
We
Mr.
had a lot
B.
going on.
That guy's
Mr.
voice is
B.
really good. I don't know who that is, but I had a
Put
hard
the
time
comments.
changing it. We're doing just fine.
Oh, hey Terry. Awesome. I meant to message you today because I was going to see if you wanted to see the book. What are you doing? Oh.
Okay. Or do you want to save it?
Save it.
Okay. It's got a special dedication in here. This Space Coast Book Lovers Special Edition has a special dedication that I'm not allowed to share, and I know how to keep secrets.
We love you so much, Terry.
And we're
And
way
everybody
behind in the
else, who
comments,
else?
so when you go, yeah, shut up. Well, I'm sorry, because we're
We'll
way
see in
behind
about
in
10 minutes.
the
Oh my goodness, we are.
We are way behind. Well, that's what happens when you start like 20 hours
Well,
late.
whose fault is that?
There's a Linda and
Hi, Linda.
Chris and Renette
Hey, Renette.
and Sarah and
Suzanne and Catherine and Rain and oh hey, Rain Lewis. The Rain Lewis, who, by the way, will be doing her public author debut at Writers on the Road.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about Space Coast. All right. There's Abby popping in. Man, we haven't started drinking yet.
No, we haven't.
Speaking of drinking, there's Liz.
Hey, Liz. How are you? Elizabeth, hello. Miss Lisa, hello, hello.
And our newest Hobby Lobby friend,
Trisha
Lisa.
Miller. That's right.
Oh, then Trisha. Yeah.
Stop it.
Diana.
Don't let him kid you, Trisha. He's excited to see you next week. Wait, this week. No, next week. Oh, my days are so off. Thank you, thank you.
Well, we had something kind of behind your shoulder there, don't you?
Yeah.
That maybe
So the flowers.
Chris arranged.
And,
So nice of her.
Chris got a hold of Abby and was so super sweet and offered to get some flowers on behalf of the angels for us. So
Yeah. So step it up, yo.
Abby
Rest of you. Step it up.
decided to
Kidding.
pop by today and give us some flowers. So
There's a
from the angels.
sight for sore eyes.
Miss Angie, hey, how are you?
She's getting out of her chair by
I
herself.
saw
I see
that.
that update. That's awesome.
So excited. So excited.
There's Louise.
Hello, Sandra, too. Hello.
There's
Christina
Christine
Huber, hey.
from Christina. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I went down one.
I was like,
Sorry.
that's
Hi,
not
Christine.
Christina.
Reese.
That's Christine. That's like I don't know how you're spelling Christina these days, but
Hello.
Rametta.
Hey, Rametta.
We don't have any Elmer's fine
No.
wines, but we've got. Well, that's a horrible glare, huh?
That is.
There.
Some Moscato. From
Primo Amore. That's Italiano.
We better crack it open soon before it gets warm.
Let's get through this before we start trying to chug that thing. There's Trisha Lynn.
Hello, Diana Long and Trisha Lynn. Hey. Lisa said that we look so young and beautiful from the wedding picture.
Yeah, not now.
Oh, how things have changed.
Yeah, oh my, how the tables have turned. There's a Linda.
Linda. Who else? My hair is not cooperating all today.
Heather M.
Hey, Heather. Thank you for joining us. And Ruth, thank you. Happy Tipsy Tuesday, she says.
In the meantime, I'm just over here.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody noticed that.
Never mind. Yeah.
Did you guys catch that?
Word from the editor there. Good day, Sharon.
Hello, Sharon. Hey, Belinda. Hey. How are you?
Janice. Huber.
Janice, thank you.
That's the older sister. Slightly. Just a couple years. Let's see. There's Terry.
Hey, Miss Terry.
If you don't know Terry, you should know Terry. So she is
Space Coast.
Effort extraordinaire of. It's really Robbie, but
no,
we'll just give
I know
Terry
better.
credit for this one. But
no,
yeah.
She's amazing. If you guys ever get a chance to go to Space Coast, I know for sure they're having one next year. So
I'll tell you.
If you haven't been.
Last year was our first year, and Sunday they had our kind of a wrap up thing, and we talked to Terry here and there. I talked to Terry here and there, but just everything's so busy, you don't have a time to really just sit and like talk. So at the wrap up on Sunday brunch, she was going through wanting to hear like, what can we do better? What can we do better? What can we do better? And somebody presented something, and Terry got really emotional, and it said everything I needed to know. Because that's a heart
you
into.
Saw how much she cared about us as authors, our experience, along with the reader experience.
If you know me, I get emotional. So when somebody gets emotional, but like when you care that much about something, that says, yeah, we'll be back. Because there's others, I'll tell you right now, there's others that's just all about. So and it shows from our side of things, maybe not from your side of things, because they're really good with what they do. But I'm telling you, that's the real deal down there. So if you get a chance to hit Space Coast, you really need to. And I'm not getting paid.
Highly recommend it.
I promise. I'm not.
And it's really cool because it's like a 4-day thing, but 4-day thing, but you get so much downtime too. Like it's You can do as much or as little as you want.
We've talked about it before.
Yeah, I
we
mean,
actually
I
got
was
to get in
looking
the
at.
pool and got to get in the hot tub. It was just-
And I have swimsuits, new swimsuits for this year to wear. I can't wait.
yeah, she does. Let's see. Love the cover. Love your pink jumper,
Oh,
Miss
thanks.
Anna. Hey,
I went
y'all. There's
comfy.
Jenny.
Hey,
Jenny from the
Miss
block.
Jenny, how are ya? Oh, Miss Stacy Rice, how are you?
My book. Yeah. Oh, I got your book ready for you. I got your shirt ready for you, too.
Suzanne said that was a nice commercial for the special edition.
You like that? Got my zero sugar wine. I'm pretty sure this is pretty zero sugar. By the time it's empty, it'll be zero sugar.
Well, there won't be any sugar left in the bottle. Yeah,
That's
because it'll.
kind of the.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see. Nice cover. And my 3D printer has been like nonstop for Space Coast stuff too. So if you get the special edition, you're gonna get a plethora of other little things to go along with it, whether you want it or not. Because I got too many of them, so I gotta give them away somehow.
I didn't see Nicole on there, but Angie commented, so I'm assuming she's on there. I may have scrolled. Hi, Nicole.
I could have scrolled too fast, or could have just not caught up with her. Hey, Nicole Craig, did I thank you for the goodie box you sent me while I was in the hospital? If not, thank you so much. I just love the blue squishy elephant. She gave me a pickle. A squishy pickle.
Were you in the hospital?
Cool. No, I guess.
Well, there you go.
Well, I was in the hospital last night.
Well,
where'd you get me?
That's not why.
Let's see.
Sharon says she finally made it today.
Oh, well, look at there.
Williams, hello.
Chris, look at there. We mentioned it before we saw your, yeah, look at there.
We were ahead of the game.
For once. Kiss it be. This is where I said we're going to catch up to it because I was, oh, yeah.
A little inside story there.
That's funny. That's funny.
Sounds nothing like but love for you.
Hi, Sarah and Christine and Kelly.
We take that all.
Speaking of Kelly, there's Kelly from Canada. Hey.
Hey, hello, Kelly.
I got Sharon that say good day, and I got Kelly that say A. See, so I got good day and A. Yeah.
Nice.
What can I say? I wouldn't have it any other way.
We should stop.
We should go and play.
We should not.
Save it for another day.
25 years, y'all. Let's see.
Let's see. Glad you like them. We do like them.
Oh, awesome. Kelly, I'm sorry. I've dealt with migraines. They are not fun at all. They're even worse when you have them while you're trying to work too. Ugh, that's awful. Sorry about that.
Sharon, congratulations.
Yay!
You have no excuse to miss us now.
That's right.
I'm not smiling. No excuse. There's the dude.
Hey. Oh, pull that picture back up.
Oh yeah, you want to see.
So we talk about how Jason and Sam have been friends forever. Well,
you can't see my cursor.
Dang.
What?
Well, they can't see us point out.
Well, so you see me. I'm the tall guy next to the bride. And then over my shoulder is my buddy Mike. We worked on the ambulance for years. He does not look like that anymore. I sent him this picture today and he goes, dude, I look so good. I said, that's why I put you behind me because I didn't want you to like take the shine away from me. But then next one over from there is Jason. And then the next one over
behind him,
looking really tall, but he's on a riser, so he's not that tall. That's Sam. And then down on Sam's shoulder, and he is that short, that's my brother-in-law, Mark. And then
that makes it look like he's shorter than me. He is not.
And then the dude there that I just took the thing off of and put back on, that's my buddy Tom. I graduated high school with him. He was my childhood friend. Solid dude. And then the guy that got cut half off there.
Poor Bob.
That's Bob.
He gets on here now and then.
Yeah, he comes on, Nathan Bob. You'll see him on 112. But he commented today when I seen that picture. I said, can you believe 25 years? He's like, yeah, I only got half the picture. I said, because you're so good, we only needed to put half of it on there. And then that little man right in front of me. Yeah.
That's our Steven.
That's my boy. Where's the time go? Gosh dang it.
Flies away. Where are we?
I'm trying. There we go. We're back. Oh, that would have been the perfect time. Look at that picture again. There,
What?
that's the perfect time for the picture.
Oh.
I like that picture a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's that's the two cousins there. That they're not that little anymore either.
No.
Michael, Kyle,
Kyle and
Luke.
Luke.
Luke's like what?
Oh wait, pull it back
6'3"
up
and
again real fast.
320 pounds.
Sorry, I just wanted to share this with
Big
you guys.
solid football player.
So my flower girl there in the little white dress, that dress was actually made from my mom's wedding dress. So, little tidbit there.
And then on
both of those
behind
Brenda.
Anna there, that's Ashley, good friend of hers from college, and they still stay in touch. And then next to her is Sherry, and we sadly lost Sherry a few years ago to
her demons.
Yeah, she lost her battle, but that's why it's so important that you all reach out, stick around for us.
Yep.
And then behind Sherry is Leslie.
My tall one.
That's Sam's wife. They just had their 24th anniversary yesterday. And then Carrie's behind Leslie, and they're still in touch. And then Michelle, we don't talk too much. She just kind of she got married, had babies, and she was off. Life. Yeah.
Yeah. So those last 3 bridesmaids of mine, we all grew up together. So we've known each other for years. So anyway. There's a little tidbit into our lives. Lisa's excited for Space Ghost. Me too.
Jethro wishes you a happy anniversary.
Well, we'll have to tell him thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
And I have the dates. I don't know if that's
that's right.
Knowledge. I told her I wouldn't share. I said if I don't share everything, but she never did say if I could share it, so I'm not sharing anything. But
well, hi, Miss Eve. Yes. Thank you.
Yes, we did. But that. Terry, that showed a lot. That
he has brought that up to me multiple times since last year. Just so you know. Yeah.
Well, you see the effort that these people put into these events, and you see what it means to them. It's not just an event to them. You know, it's truly a. Well,
it is an event, but it's
not just a business. Event. It's an event. It's they want to make it, so it means a lot. Yes, Renetta is absolutely spot on. Man, those onions are getting thick tonight. I'll tell you what, hay fever and all, yo. Yay.
That's okay, Ames. I don't know when I will get a chance to get to Australia, so
we want
one of these days.
That we do.
One of these days. Pool time. Yes. Oh, I can't wait for pool time.
Well, Rain, maybe you'll get an invite.
Yeah. You would love it. Love it.
New Books 25.
The special edition is 30. I thought you had
because it's 2 books.
Because it's no more expensive than if you bought the normal part 1 and part 2. We just put them together.
Look at this crazy cat.
So hi, Josh. How are you?
I work with Josh at the urgent care.
He's such a sweetie.
Well, probably not to you. Whenever he wants to work at our old facility now.
Don't see that's why. Facility, that's why he's nice to me.
Yeah, he's got a new, better facility.
Let's see. Sharon, hello. Did we miss anybody? Melanie.
Melanie. Janice wants to know what brand of wine you have. 0 sugar wine. She wants to know. Friday night launch party.
I know. I'm so excited. So excited.
Can we buy the book from you, or is it signing up? We will have it at the signing, and then any leftover copies will be made available first come, first serve. But we're not putting them on the store or anything until after the signing. And then if somebody, because we know that some people can't get down there and they still want to collect it. But we're taking all 50.
We ordered like 56 or something.
50. Well, so we'll have 55 copies to take with us.
Yeah.
And then, and we have
because I want one.
20 some odd pre-orders right now. So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have it down there, and whatever we have left, I'll put up. Nicole says it.
Yes, you are, and I'm holding you to it.
Pickle cheesecake, man. I don't know.
Oh, it's not just A, apparently.
Oh.
Cat.
Lisa says, what'd she say? Pack the swag, sent out some last year. Oh, that is fun. Huh. I never even thought about doing that.
25 years
That's cool.
strong,
Yeah.
Strongest woman I know, right here.
Let's see.
Let's see.
What else we
Laura
got?
Lopez.
Hey, Laura, how are you?
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Last year. We had our 25th last year, 26 next month.
Well, congratulations. Oh, bye, Terry. See you
Good night.
soon. Oh, thanks, Christine.
She said we were chatting this week. She said, I'll try to stop in there, but I'm sure she's like crunch time crazy right now. So
Oh, thanks, Kelly. My mom actually did all of the flowers for our wedding. She went to school, and those are all fake flowers, silk flowers that actually that one burned up with my dress and my veil. My dress is so pretty. But yeah, all of the flowers that you could all of those. My mom actually did those in her basement.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Raise the roof. Whoop, whoop.
And that picture we actually have a canvas of above our bed because
right.
That was a pretty cool picture.
Yeah.
But muted again and behind on comments. What?
I think you got your sound turned off. Just kidding. What an ass.
Douche bag. I'm just kidding. I love you.
DB over here.
Trisha. Oh.
She's off already. Julie. Hi, Julie.
Hopefully she saw before then. But hey, Julie, thank you for joining us. And thank you. Oh, thank you, Chris. So he actually surprised me with this yesterday.
But not for our anniversary.
Yeah, because we agreed not to get it each other. Yeah.
It is silver, though.
Anniversary gifts.
But it wasn't free. I just thought she needs a silver cross.
But it's kind of hard to tell. But it has an opal on the inside of the heart.
There, it makes it look better.
And so my birthday is October 1st. And so I am lucky enough to be in the month we have 2 birthstones. I can either do the pink, which I never can remember the name of it, or or the opal. And so he saw that with the opal on it and got it for me. So oh, there's Mr. Bob. How are you?
Yeah.
Right? We are getting so old. I just wonder how many people, I'm sure you included, how many people are losing bets right now because they didn't think that we would make it.
No, because those doofs are all like, well, they're not dead yet, so there's still a chance. I mean,
that's true, I guess. But
speaking of bop and bets, it's like all the paper bets I still have from him. Like, I owe you. Yeah. Playing Iron Cross and different card games. Yeah. No, that was Herd. I'm just kidding, Bob. I know it wasn't you. That was Herd. Man, that guy could pay off my mortgage if I ever collected those papers from Herd.
Kelly asked what kind of cake was our wedding. It was just a white, just like vanilla with buttercream. I like different flavors of cakes, but when I'm at a wedding, like I want that white traditional wedding buttercream. There's just something about it.
So if you don't know, Trisha Miller.
Yes, thank you, Trisha.
It had, every dog finds a bone. She had a wise idea for once.
Stop.
But she made
she's gonna smack you when she sees you.
Bring it. She made a group chat for all the angels that are going to Space Coast so that you guys can connect and talk and whatnot. She tried to get information out of me, see what trope I was in. I knew what you were doing. Anyway.
Thanks, Rain.
But yeah, that's really cool. So if you're not in that and you want to be in that, get a hold of Trisha Miller on the Facebook, the Book of Faces.
Yeah, Rain. It was the cats that's got him.
Yeah. Angie says Eddie and Angie will celebrate 25 years in August.
They're not too far behind. Thank you, Suzanne. I loved my wedding dress. I was that girl that planned her wedding from the time she understood what a wedding was. And every time I would draw a wedding dress, it always had that big, super long train. So when I went shopping, I would, with my mom, and we went looking and sorry, what? Did you need to say something? Okay. We went looking and I tried on a bunch of different beautiful dresses, but I would put them on and they'd have me out there and I'd be in front of the mirror and they'd say, "What do you think?" And I'd say, "Oh, I like this." And I'd look back and I'm like, "Nope, not long enough." And then they pulled that one out and they didn't even have it in their computer system yet because they'd just gotten it in. So it fit. It worked. But anyway, go.
I was just gonna say, Trisha Lynn, if you wanted, my friend Trisha and my friend Suzanne, and I have
You're
several
good,
friends,
Sandy.
offered to let us mail things to them, so you don't feel like you have to by any means. I was just thinking if you wanted to,
Oh yeah.
you could try to get a hold of one of them and mail it down there because they would be more than happy to bring it with them. But you don't have to by any means. I'm not saying that. So just forget I even said it.
Yep, Julie, October 1st. Good month.
Good night, Nicole.
Good night, Nicole.
She's
Thank
probably
you for
already
popping
gone,
in.
but, William and Sheila just celebrated.
No,
Lost
Sandy, I have not yet. You're over apologizing for being late, Sandy. We haven't even gotten through all the
No,
like we
no,
were trying to
35
finish
minutes. We haven't gotten the initial
the
hellos.
highs.
The wine is still intact.
Yeah, we need to.
Well, give me the glasses.
Okay. Look what I got.
So now we can talk about that. Ugh. William and Shayla had a milestone they bet they wouldn't last year. Well, I don't know about them. I didn't know there was a lot of bets against us.
Anniversary glasses for us to drink. Super cheap on Amazon. Thank you. But they don't feel cheap. I was really surprised. I pulled them out of the box today and I pulled them out of the box. I was like, whoa, those are heavier than I expected. So.
Oh.
What?
She said that once we get the stuff, we can just do whatever. We can keep it, sell it, toss them, burn them, whatever we want to do.
I might just keep it all. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Sandy got married in jeans. Hey, but you know what? You were still just as married. So. I hope it's good. Did you chill any, like a backup just in case? By chance?
Honey, this says it's primo amore.
Oh, congratulations, Julie.
It says primo amore.
Hi, Jay Fields. I know, I'm sure it's fine. We'll see. All right.
Should we?
Oh, God. I'm going to spill it. That's not too bad. I can do it. I mean, it's not cupcake wine, but I can do it. Do you want to go get a different one?
Nope.
But no, he didn't actually.
And imagine this. I know y'all won't believe this. I cried like a baby the whole wedding.
He did. It was so sweet.
She walked around the corner with her dad, and I was done. I walked my mom down the aisle and seated my mom, and I had taken Kleenex and shoved them up my sleeves.
Oh, bye, Robin. Thank you.
And when I gave my mom a hug, I gave her a longer hug, and I reached in there and I Just close that. That works. That's the weirdest thing. All right.
So you're gonna.
All right. So why is this not seriously?
But now they can't.
The camera's not okay.
We're backwards, but I don't even care.
I can fix that.
I'm afraid. Okay. Well, I have no idea what happened. We weren't touching a thing, and the screen just went completely black for us. Like I could see your comments and stuff, but so now we're on his laptop, so that's why it looks a little different angle. But anyway, we're here. Hey, Amy, just in time. I don't even know what happened, Louise. But yeah, you know what? You're all right. If it wouldn't be a Talk Tuesday if we didn't have technical
It's
difficulties.
Josh's fault.
So we're here.
He
We're
shows
here.
up to an episode, and we have an episode.
I figured you'd bring up cake.
Well, you know, I thought about that. That's awful big and messy, and
It is.
I thought strawberries and
Hmm.
whatever
Okay.
this stuff is.
So you put your
No.
I mean, we weren't really gone that long, so I'm just saying.
Can you hold your breath for 3 minutes?
Hmm?
Can you hold your breath for 3 minutes?
No.
Why? Because 3 minutes is a really long time, right?
When I'm trying to breathe.
I'll
Shut
check.
up, Sam. We didn't even do anything. It wasn't us. And you're old too, so
You.
bite me.
No.
Just kidding. And yes, they're strawberries. Okay. So no, I'm chomping.
I'm gonna get my.
Oh, bye, Sharon. Big hugs. Still sending prayers for your hubby. Talk Tuesday. It was not that, I promise. Oh. Josh said that's what he said.
All right. You take that one. That way I don't get it confused.
Okay. Oh, and we do have, I almost forgot, which, by the way, it's not for Mom and Dad's wedding. It's from the 25th. But these were napkins that were used at my parents' 25th wedding anniversary. My mom found a package that she still had. So she sent them our way so we could use them. So I thought that was fun. Anyway.
We're back.
What else you got?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
What am I?
What? You sound so panicked.
What am I supposed to have? Like, I fixed the problem.
I don't know. I didn't know if you had anything else you want to share.
I'm ready to take a shower and go to bed.
Well, anyway, I think before we do that, should I give him my
Rometta, can we talk to Elmer? Because this,
oh yeah, Elmer's was way better than this, by the way.
I don't need no Italiano. I need some Southern Missouri.
Should I tell him should we do the 2 truths and a lie?
You guys, 2 truths and a lie. Remember the
Did you guys see the post in
Did you
the
see?
Angels? So last week, Abby did
what
a
kind
post.
of boat, Christine?
Uh-huh.
She said they still have their boat for sale. What kind of boat? Yeah, did you see the two truths and a lie last week?
Yeah, Abby made the post, and
What was it? Your baby Miss Missouri.
when I was 5, I was baby Miss Missouri. When I was a senior in high school, I won homecoming queen. And then I was first runner-up in the Miss Czech USA pageant and won the talent competition with the clogging routine. So
C is the lie, she says. No,
Oh.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying what Louise
I would
is
say
saying.
Louise said C is the lie. So A is the baby Miss Missouri. B was homecoming queen in high school, and then C was the Miss Czech USA pageant and clogging talent. So, what do you all think?
Sandy Kelly says C. You're not a clogger. Rain Lewis says B's the lie. It means you weren't homecoming queen.
Homecoming queen. Okay. Yes, Rometta, let him know. We need him to step it up. We need more.
That you weren't a clogger. B, you're not homecoming queen. Oh, there's an A for a chance. There's a
Chris.
You weren't
Brownie
baby
says A
Miss
too.
Missouri. Chris says A. Elizabeth says A.
Gina says C.
Ruth
This is so
says
fun. I love it.
C. Lisa says A.
Stacy
Amy says B.
Stephanie says C. She checked out the Czech website.
Huh.
Melanie says A. Catherine says
I'm trying to click
Sarah
everybody's.
says
I'm
B.
sorry if I don't get yours clicked.
Stop. Just stop right there.
If I don't get yours clicked, my finger only works so fast. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
That's what she said.
Becky says C. Angie said C. Abby says, ha, I love this. I do too. This is so fun. We got to do more of these.
I saw one from Eliza Bella Baker. She was like, I was like, girl, you need to make some tough ones. She's like, I'm a firefighter. Well, yeah, you are. And there was, I forgot what she said.
Has she already answered it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She answered it right along with them. She doesn't have the suspense like you do. She's like, and I'm currently sitting at my daughter's dance practice or something. I was like, well, I know that one. So,
Josh says A. He does not think I was baby Miss Missouri.
Not baby Miss Missouri.
Okay.
C seems too obvious, so let's say B. Okay. There's my girl.
Josh says, I have no clue what I'm saying. Do you ever? I mean, let's be honest. I'm just kidding.
Another day at the...
Jay says, we're back. We are back. Where'd you go?
Yeah.
Any other guesses?
Anybody else?
Oh,
so
go ahead.
Two truths and a lie. The choices were, so you have to identify what the lie is. So the choices are A, she was baby Miss Missouri when she was 5. B, she was homecoming queen when she was in senior in high school.
Really close to
or C, I'm watching my hand. It's right here in my plane.
I know, I can see it.
Or C, she was first runner-up in the Miss Czech pageant when she sometime ago. I don't know. Chris, no wow tonight. Absolutely not. Sorry.
Sandy says, if we're right, do we get shots at Space Coast?
Well, Sandy, you're not going to get a shot.
So, sending you prayers, Jay.
What's she saying?
She said that she's wrangling her toddler for a shower. No shots for Sandy?
No, because she said that the answer was C. I got it on recording. I know. She probably answered A, B, and C, just paused in between to make sure she got them all covered. Where's she at? Let's throw it up there. So
2002 C2 something. Chris said
about
her. Christine said about her.
I know I saw Sandy answer
right there. You're passing by her like 12 times.
Oh, there it is. So see, she said C, so she's not getting a shot.
Now you're giving stuff
I know.
away.
Well, I think everybody answered. They're getting tired. Like, come on, just give us the answers already.
Sandy says it's not C.
It's not C. It's either A or B. So she was either baby Miss Missouri when she was 5, or she was the homecoming queen when she was a senior.
So now I want to know. Now I want to go to the Czech website and see what it said. Although I don't know, like how far back it goes or anything. I mean, you guys got to remember, I'm going to be 50 in October, so
whole nother silver.
It's been a bit. Okay, so now Sandy says A. Louise says A. Diana says A.
You're still not getting a shot because it was B.
It was B. I was not homecoming queen, but I was, when I was 5, I was baby Miss Missouri. And when I was in high school, actually I competed, I think my junior and senior year, but my junior year I got first runner up, and
now you're dating that other guy.
and I didn't even know you then.
You wouldn't have been dating that other guy if you knew me.
Probably true. But yeah, I was I'm a quarter Czech. My mother was a half Czech. My grandpa on that side was full-blooded Czechoslovakian, and so I'm quarter Czech.
And her brother's name is Mark, so he's a Czech Mark. I never put that together until just now. That's funny. I'm about to tell you.
Yeah, that's true. If I met you in high school, she's no, he was out of, well, while I was still in high school, you did have a kid. You're right. Anyway, yeah. So, and I won the talent competition by clogging. So I actually was part of a local clog group. I started when I was in 3rd grade, you guys. And yeah, I did the clogging for my talent competition. And I did it to oh my gosh, what was it? Great Balls of Fire, I think.
Any chance we got a video of that somewhere?
No. Oh no, it wasn't Great Balls of Fire. It was Old Time Rock and Roll. That's what it was. I doubt it. I mean, Mom might somewhere. I'll try to get. I was hoping to get pictures because part of the competition for the Miss Czech thing was like, it wasn't your normal beauty pageant. It wasn't about that. It wasn't like there wasn't a swimsuit, part or anything like that. Thank goodness. And I one of the things that we had to have was a like authentic looking like Czech outfit. I don't remember what it's called, but I had like the
At
dress
with Riders on the River. Yep.
Yeah. I'll need a little bit more of this to try and do that. But yeah, it had like the little apron and the petticoat, and it was, anyway, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Shut up.
Ah, how fun.
To Benny Hill.
I love that. It's so funny because clogging is such a different thing. Like, and for those of you who do not know, good night, Lana. Thank you for jumping in. Love you too. Clogging, for those of you who don't know, it's like tap dancing, but like tap shoes, the metal parts on the sole of the shoes are stationary. They don't move. And with clogs, the underneath, the metal part, it's attached to the sole of the shoe, but then the middle part can like move back and forth like that. So then whenever you do the dance, it makes a different kind of sound and stuff. And so I don't know. It was a lot of fun. So no, Chris, I don't speak the language. I wish I did.
You do. Jupka.
I know, but that's what I grew up hearing anyway. But
her grandpa, Opa, he did.
Yeah, he spoke the language. And it was really cool because, oh, that's so funny. Yeah, it's a very much, the Czech culture is very much that kind of that polka dancing and all that kind of, if you can kind of picture that. And when we actually went up to Nebraska, and it's this little bitty town up there, and they have, I don't know if they still do. I haven't looked. I'd love to go up there again.
Searching little town in Nebraska.
But they have a Czech festival every year, or they used to anyway. And they have a parade, and there's dancing, and there's just, it's like a whole weekend thing. It's really fun. And so it was really cool though, because we got to go, my grandparents went with us, and we got to go up there, and I got to hear my grandpa speaking to somebody else, having a whole conversation in Czech, and it was just, it was really cool to hear. So, so we called my grandpa Olpa and my grandma Oma. So, yeah, that's so funny.
Suzanne's
very cool. I would love to get there someday. Someday. But anyway, so there you go. There's the lie. I was up for Homecoming Queen. I did not get Wilbur, Nebraska. Thank you, Renette. Yes. I knew we had stopped at Beatrice at some point. But I could not remember the name. Thank you.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's
And
it.
she was Baby Miss Missouri.
And I was Baby
when she
Miss
was
Missouri
5.
when I was 5. They had the competition in Kansas City. And I need to get pictures. I'll try to find pictures somewhere in our garage or in
There's
the
pictures with all
shed. Is
all your trophies.
I have what's left of my trophies and my scepter. Remember? And then I used to still have the crown. It was a big crown, especially for a little 5-year-old head. But it broke during one of our moves at some point. But I still have the pieces to it, I think.
Good night, Abs.
So good night, Abby. Love you.
Hi, Sue.
Oh, hey, Sue. Thank you. Thank you.
We're having some bubbly
We're enjoying.
in our fancy
schmancy
25th anniversary glasses that we'll never get to use again.
We can use them whenever you want.
Well, not after today, because then it'll be the 25th in a day. I mean, it's not have to keep etching into it. Little check mark or little hash marks.
I was saying we can just put hashtag.
Little check marks.
Ah, nice. Oh my goodness.
What was I going to say?
What?
There was somebody.
Hey, Darlene.
Yeah, this right here. I want to pop that up.
Tulip Festival. Ah.
Hi, Darlena.
Very cool. Very cool. And thank you, Darlena. Oh, hey, Sue. Now it's turned into a party. I'm just kidding. It's been a party for
lost it
an hour. We haven't. I know. Redo the glasses next year. That's right. That's right.
They have to get married first.
We'll pass it along to
Steven.
Aw, Rametta, tell him we said thank you. It would be oh, there you go, Suzanne. She said we can save it for the 25th anniversary release of Jake and Olivia.
There you go.
That would be cool. That's only 19 years from now.
Elmer said to tell you happy 25th. Tell us happy 25th with a bottle of wine.
The good stuff. The good stuff. I don't know how long we were blacked out, Kelly.
We haven't got there yet.
Not even a good blackout either.
No.
It just left. Regift them. Oh, that's true. Leslie and Sam. I know what I'm getting you for your 25th anniversary.
Next year, June 9th.
There we go. We can just keep passing it around. Oh, thank you,
That's
Christine.
funny. I should have done that with Abby. That would have been
30 years ago. That would have been funny. Well, we could have her make them. We could wear them down there.
Which our grandfather had Dutch, Irish, German.
That's cool.
I've got
Oh,
Indian from grandma's side for sure.
Speak Gaelic. They're saying, man, yeah. If I'd have thought, well, Rametta, he needs to go pick some blackberries and get some more
strawberries.
made.
Make some strawberries.
When we have mulberries out front, would that work?
Yeah.
I eat them off the branch when I'm taking
Angie.
Lucy out in the mornings. And good night. Thank you. Take care of yourself.
See you.
Oh, actually, though, we won't.
No, we won't.
We won't be here on next week. Love you, though.
Because we will be traveling.
Yeah. We'll be driving the last stretch to Cape Canaveral that day.
Oh, wait. And look up Yalaha.
Ooh. Yalaha.
Ooh.
Okay, well, I need to write that down. Okay.
We won't be on next week or the week after.
Oh, they said they just started a batch of peach and strawberry. Both of those sound amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep.
What else we got?
You got the notes?
I know. I don't have a whole lot. Huh?
Get the nails.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. Okay, it has nothing to do with her anniversary or anything. But
speaking of old Pa and
old Pa and old Mom, so my parents live in the house that my mom grew up in.
Hi, Monique.
Oh, hi, Monique. they live in the house that my mom grew up in with my grandpa who was Czech. And I don't know, I didn't get a chance to ask her where they found these. I'm assuming probably maybe when they were doing the bathroom. I don't know. But they found these old handmade square nails that I guess apparently haven't been made for like 100 years. So there's that one, and then there's part of another one. And I know it looks like just like a piece of rusted junk, but how cool is that? Like I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to stuff like that. I love that kind of stuff.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Oh, good night, Elizabeth. Thank you. And then, and I don't have a picture of it right now. I've got one somewhere, but they found when my mom and dad they'd hired some people to come in and basically gut the bathroom and redo it. It's a very small house. There's only one full bathroom in the house. And so they were gutting it, putting in a new shower system and everything. And when the guy got down to the when the guy got down to the studs, inside on one of the, like, between this one stud and the outside wall was a woman's hat pin. And I mean, it's like probably about that long. It's not super fancy. It just has like a black bead on the top. But I mean, how cool is that? Like, and immediately, of course, then, and I've never really had interest in, oh, hey, Yvonne. I've never really had a lot of interest in like writing historical stuff, but my head started spinning on like this storyline about a heroine who's either inherits an old house, something, and this thing is found and it's like worth all this money. And, you know, so it's one of the many things that I've got locked up in here, but I just thought that was just so cool. Cause I just think about like, because that the house had not been down to the studs like that since it was built, and it's an old house. So, I don't know.
So when Sam got married, 364 days after we got married, we took him out the night before his wedding. You know, little bachelor party, nothing huge.
Which has nothing to do with the story. I just told
nope.
It. Okay.
But somebody just mentioned.
No, I know. I just want to make sure they knew it wasn't like a continuation.
And I stabbed him with a hat pin.
No.
And then to hide the evidence, I threw it in the wall. No, so I was working at a little urgent care at the time, and I had a key. That's a dangerous thing, Josh, if you're still on here. Because
he probably left when we left.
We took him into the clinic after we'd been at the bar. Clinic was closed, and we put a cast on his arm.
Ramona.
And so when we showed up, everybody showed up at the church the next day. Of course, the word started getting around the church that Sam had a cast on, that he broke his arm. And Leslie knew it was fake from the start, but because I put it on loose enough that we could slide it back off. But yeah.
No, Sam, she was not happy about it at all. I was laughing so hard.
I was trying to get you out of that wedding, brother. I was trying to the last moment.
Oh, you stop that.
Chris, so right before we came, one of the reasons why we were
literally
late,
right before,
I was reaching in the fridge to grab a cold bottle of water, and it comes sailing out of the fridge and smacked my knuckle and cracked my knuckle open.
I was up here and I heard a bang and I heard a ugh, and I was like, "You all right?" And he's like, "Yeah, the bleeding will stop soon enough." And then he comes up, he goes, "No, really, it's actually bleeding."
I'm a mutt, Irish, Dutch, Welsh, Italian, German, and even related to an Indian princess somewhere down
Wow. That's really cool.
So let me tell you where 99% of my family's buried. The house there, part of its grandparents' house.
Ah, wow. Hey, Jason.
Yeah, that was the maid of honor.
Listen. Well, I wouldn't have.
Go to Cancun. What?
If Jason and Ashley hooked up, or he was trying to get you to hook up with her?
No.
Who was he trying to get you to hook up with?
He's just trying to get me out of the wedding. On the scooters. That was a sunburnt Christian driving the
Oh
scooter.
my gosh, you guys, he got back. I'm not kidding you. He came back from Cancun and he was like this red.
Oh, it
I
was
have never
horrible.
seen anybody sunburned so bad in my life. But ask him if he used sunscreen.
No, that gives you cancer. That's stupid.
Oh. Maybe if it's
That's
your first
funny.
wedding, maybe she should have let you go. Ah.
Liar. Who's
Wait,
who's
what?
a liar?
Sandy, who's lying? I missed it.
Mm,
We read our. What'd you say?
installation in 1902's newspaper. Wow.
Oh, that's really cool. I love that stuff. I am totally a geek for that stuff. I think that's so cool. I always said, like, in my next life, I want to be one of those people that inherits like an old, decrepit mansion that's been abandoned by some distant relative I didn't even know existed, and I could find all kinds of cool stuff in the attic. And
She said she should take
you can eat
it.
it. I'm getting my belly's getting full, so you can have it. Thank
I want to eat it.
you. Should have taken it as a sign, right?
Me and my husband on the honeymoon. We got a two.
The look on his face when I asked you about it. Okay. I need to go replay.
Oh. No, I was trying to be nice. She understands.
I do. Too bad I slept separately that night. Oh,
So the room that we stayed at the first night after we got married, we stayed in Cameron, Missouri before we headed for Branson. I wanted room number 222 because that 222 means something to us. And it had 2 beds, so we were like, oh, one for play and one for sleep. In fact, our room at Space Coast has got 2 beds.
Does it? Oh yeah, because they didn't have a king one available.
Yeah, it does.
I have not seen Castle Impossible Louise, but it sounds really cool.
My first wedding, offered me a new car to pick up.
To me, I turned it down.
Parents are good.
Yep, they're doing well.
I got sunburnt one time. I went floating. My aunt and cousins kept slathering on the sunblock. I got burnt so bad I couldn't.
Oof. That's really odd. Excuse me.
My grandson was born on 2/20. It's a good day. That's a good day. That's our day.
That's a good day.
So I got burnt because it was spring break in Cancun and MTV was there back when they actually played. No, actually when they played music still.
Yeah.
And they had a stage set up out in the water. You had to kind of wade into the water to get to be up around the stage. Jerry Springer was there, so we sat and watched several episodes of Jerry Springer as they filmed them. We were like in the crowd, the audience. But they said, "Oh, you can't have a shirt on. You can't have white on." So I had to take my shirt off, and I couldn't have my white hat on, so I had to take my hat off. And wading out in this,
he looked like a lobster.
Mexican water. It was clear. It was beautiful. The sun just beating down on you. It was horrible. And then that night we go back to the hotel and I just get into the tub and it was cold water and just the water would warm up because of the heat coming off of me. So then I'd drain it, get more cold water. Then we got kicked out of our hotel room because the company we were traveling through, whatever.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I
forgot all about
it.
You
Was a
telling me
great
about
time.
that.
Yeah, we met Carmen Electra and Macho Man Randy Savage and Rebecca Stamos was there. What was her name? Little Mandy.
Oh, excuse me.
Mandy something. She was a little singer.
Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore. She was brand new. I think she was like 13 at the time. She was singing. Eminem was there. You know, he's from St. Joe, yo.
Did Jason try to break up his marriage then?
I was just telling somebody the story about that.
I thought you told it on Talk Tuesday once, but
I told it the other day. I don't remember who I was talking to.
well
Was it work? I don't remember who I told about it. I was up at Urgent Care and I was telling somebody about that. I was like, true story, I swear. My buddy broke up Eminem's wedding attempt.
There you go.
Hey, old Marshall owes you some
Royalties.
thanks and royalties, because
Oh.
yeah. Jason dancing with Kim got Marshall and Kim broke up.
Yeah. I got the worst sunburn I've ever had, and I know that's why. I mean, I know it couldn't be the fact that I'm almost 50.
She woke up a swinger.
But
woke up swinging. I'm sorry.
I know that's why I've got so much bad lines on my forehead. We went down to Sarasota, Florida with some friends one time, and we were out in the ocean or in the bay, whatever, the Gulf. Whatever that is.
It's
the Gulf, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's why I corrected myself till I got there. I knew what I was trying to get to.
It's a bay, it's an ocean, it's a Gulf, it's a
water.
sea.
It's water.
It's white. It's a ghost.
You know what?
It's mayonnaise. It's a ghost.
If you guys watch Friends, the whole, what was it, the $50,000 pyramid or 10? I don't even know. I remember that episode though. That's funny. Anyway, we've got sirens. We don't usually have sirens out here. That's interesting.
We got trees. We can't.
I
see
know.
the
I
road
can't. I don't
right
even
now.
know why I did that. You can't even see anything.
She woke up in the the bay, the sea, the Gulf, the coast.
The coast. No. But we were out there drinking. Like,
no way.
All day. I think that was the first time ever, even from college. I think that was the first time ever I started drinking like before 10 o'clock. Lightweight. So, and we had these awesome tubes that had like cup holders, so you could like double fist it while you're out there, right? And I had a hat on, so I thought I was good with the bill, but I still did sunscreen, and I was so good about every time we went back in to the shoreline, I reapplied my sunscreen every time, except on my face, because I got a little inebriated and kind of forgot about my face. So by the time we got back home, actually from Florida, my face was so sunburned, it was like brown. And when it peeled, it wasn't like your normal, like thin layer of, that white, almost see-through opaque looking skin that you peel off when you sunburn. No, it was like crispy, thick, like it was disgusting. It was so, and then I had for years up until I think just recently, anytime I would go out in the sun, I would get these dark spotches. And I think about those commercials that they've got for like those skincare where you can go in and get like the scan and it'll show you like the damage. I'm like, man, my forehead would probably just come out black. Like so bad. It was a good time though. That was the day that you said I tried swimming to Cuba, but
she did.
That's it.
We kept watching her and she was like this big out in the water. And we're like, you need to get closer. And then she was like this big in the water. We're like, hey, Anna, closer. And then she's like this big in the water. We're like, dude, get in here.
I was fine.
I'm fine.
I was fine. I'm still here. I'm a good swimmer. I used to be a lifeguard. I shouldn't have even said that. That could have been on one of my Truths and a Lie. Dang it.
They won't listen.
So there you go. That's true. Before. That's true. So we'll see. We'll see how many people were paying attention just then.
So I fell asleep one time at Oceans of Fun in Kansas City. I fell asleep on my stomach. I worked at Worlds of Fun. We'd go over to Oceans after work because we got in free. And I fell asleep on a tube laying on my stomach. Entire back of my legs just like I couldn't bend my legs because every time I would, then the backside of your knee would crease. Oh,
ouch! And
then I had to wear their stinking uniforms, and that was horrible.
Yeah, you talk about the bathtub. When he came back home from Cancun that trip, he filled the bathtub up with water, like cold water, and he would get in it, and within minutes the water would feel warm. And so then he'd drain it, he'd refill it with cold, but he did that one full day, and by the next day you were feeling much better, wasn't it?
I did it down there and felt that night we went out and got in the pool and just sat in the pool all night, and that took a lot of the heat out.
You should, Jason. Do it. Absolutely.
I want that pic of me and Carmen Electra. Yeah, I got my hand on her butt. She was cool. She was cool. Hi, Nori.
Oh, thank you, Nori.
Welcome to the show.
I was, Lisa. See, Lisa was paying attention all through high school. I'm a fish. Like, I love the water. Love swimming in it. My favorite is like, I can do all the strokes because you had to test and be able to do the stroke and that and whatever. And but my favorite is still to just go under the water and just swim.
Don't treat a burn with a burn. No.
Ooh, ow, that sounds like it'd be so painful.
Oh, you get the heat out, cool it down.
Oh, Sandy, sun poisoning. So if you were on earlier, when he showed the picture of our bridal party, my friend Sherry, who is sadly not with us anymore, when we were in college, she got sun poisoning because she got burned so bad. And we all...
She looked like a Klingon.
We all told her she looked like a Klingon. And she did. She totally did. Like, her forehead was so swollen, it like came out and it kind of wrinkled in the... And bless her heart. I absolutely love her, but... She was a good sport about it.
Stay with me here.
Oh, Jason. Oh my gosh, Jason. Hang on, y'all. It'll be worth it, I promise.
Stay with me. Stay with me.
Oh, where'd it go? I don't see it.
Hang on. I got another Anna account. There's that one, and then there's my. Let's see.
I promise you, the wait is worth this.
Is it in there? Nope. I'll find it. Hang on. Go back. Ooh, cancel. Stay with me. Stay with me. Don't leave. Don't leave. Stay with me.
Don't leave, please, please. Oh yeah, just do that. Download it.
Well, that's what I did, but it didn't put it where I wanted it.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
And save. There. All right, stay with me. Here we go. Desktop. And
there it is.
All right, now it's gonna load up.
Check out this bad boy with Jerry Springer.
Sadly, both of them are gone now.
No, stop. Oh, that's me. That would be Jason.
Dude, look at you. Marriage, man.
Man, look at the blonde in his hair, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Jerry?
Yeah. No. Goodness. That's so funny.
Gotta find that one at Carmen Electra. Gosh, what are you doing?
Huh? Well, so in the
What?
Oh, I was reading. I just saw where Rain. I don't know why I said Rain. Rain replied to Louise and said, "I can smell this comment, but now I don't."
Noxzema.
Oh, yep. Oh, I can feel the burn of it. Oh.
Tread water for an hour fully dressed.
Oof.
You're probably not used to swimming with your clothes on, are you?
We didn't have to do that, but we did have to tread water with a round, like a flat disc, 10-pound weight in the 10-foot end of the pool for, I don't remember how long we had to do it, but we had to keep our, mouth and nose above water for so long. So.
Yeah, and then his dance moves on top of it.
Yeah. Oh, Eve.
Eve.
She's not wrong.
There's
nothing wrong with a dad bod.
Thankfully.
People write books about those.
You had
that's true, Christine.
Pay to swim in a pond? Wow.
Oh. Well, if it's a private, like Lake Nehi was private, so might be something like that, maybe. Yes, he did. Oh, good night, Kelly. See you next week. Huh? Or I said Kelly. Sandy, sorry.
I was like, what are you talking about, Kelly? I don't see Kelly. I should send that to...
Yeah, see, Suzanne even said they read books about those. What are you doing?
No, it's 9:20. Never mind.
Yeah, it's 9:20.
I was gonna send that picture to Riley real quick.
We'll send it to her tomorrow.
That's Riley. She's a friend of mine out in
Yeah.
Maryland.
Riley Edwards. Yeah. Yeah. I
Riley
know her.
Edwards. She's yeah. I haven't seen her for a bit. We should go visit her.
We should. We should. She invited us to their house in Idaho. She said they got plenty of space. We can go up there.
Yeah,
whenever
she's
we want.
not there.
She goes there.
No, we're there. That's what's the whole point. She's like, I'm in Maryland. You guys can go to the house in Idaho if you want. Knock yourself out. Add something about pools.
Ray says name dropper. Hey, we drop your name a lot too. Public pond.
Only way we could swim in the summer, we had to swim in the cold ass ocean.
I agree, Suzanne. I want her to go so badly. I think she would have an absolute blast.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to work on her.
I think it'd be really good for her. Like, that's just a very
Sadie said we could get chased
decompressing.
by moose.
Yeah. Yeah. The moose is loose.
Oh man. Yeah.
You know,
Well,
how about you all get her to come to the Space Coast?
yes.
Just start sending her private messages. She loves
we
those.
Don't do that to her.
I'll give you your address.
No, just go under oh my gosh, I can't talk. Riley's Rebels group and just post her.
Christine, where Space Coast is not in Reno.
I think she.
I know. I
Okay.
know. Yeah.
Lucy, stop. Oh my gosh. So Max the dogs are like babies, like the kids, like toddlers. Like when Emma and Josh were little, if one of them started crying about something, the other one immediately would start crying, not even having a clue what the other one was crying about. Lucy's the same way. So Max starts going crazy if it thunders or if it's the car goes by outside or something. She's in here, has no idea what's going on, and she hears him start barking, and so she immediately starts going like.
She's in
I don't know.
shock collar.
No.
In a fresh spring, she said. That would be
nice.
awesome.
40 acres, that would be nice.
Lacey Blake has a moose who chases people and will stick
Oh.
his head in a window.
Yes, Melanie, get some rest. 4 a.m. is very, very early. Thank you for popping in with us. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Somebody mentioned something about putting pools in my book. I don't have pools in this book, in Van's book, the one I'm working on, you guys, and I'm almost done with it. I love the story so much. I haven't talked about books at all tonight.
Girl, that's the best one. It's the easy, I won't say it's the best one, but as far as having the freedom to get away from stuff.
For real.
Like that is.
There is the most downtime of any other signing event I've ever been to, ever.
And it's not.
And I'm not dogging the other ones.
No. It's just, it's a whole different experience.
But it seems like it's a lot. But yeah. I mean, like
Enough.
we literally.
Enough.
That was the first signing that we've been to.
Enough.
Where we had time for each other on top of time to spending time with readers, just in just a very casual setting, on top of going to like the different like event type things that they have throughout the week. So I was terrified. I will be honest with you. And I'm kind of glad that what is wrong with people? Sorry, not you guys. We have a spammer on here. I don't understand them. But anyway, I don't get people. But anyway, I was terrified before we went last year. Like I was so anxious in all the time leading up to Space Coast last year because I had heard like it was just a lot and there's all these different things that you do. And I was so afraid, like, and I still am that way, y'all, just so you know, anytime I go to any signing, like I am terrified that like, if there's events other than just the signing itself, because some of them you just go and it's the day, it's the signing and then that's it. But the ones that have all the other added events, I am always so paranoid that I'm going to miss something I'm supposed to be like a panel, something. And so, and I had heard before last year that we both had heard that one, you're basically nonstop from the time you get there to the time you leave. Like there's no downtime at all and this and that and the other. And then we got there and it was the complete opposite of that. Well, the people who had told us that didn't realize they had added an extra day in because it used to be all crammed into 3 days and now it's 4. So the adding that extra day in, like there's one day where I highlighted my schedule actually the other day, and there's one day where I don't have to do anything until like 12 or 12:30 one day. And then after that, I have like 5 hours or 4 hours before we have to be at the next thing. I mean, so it truly is very, very good for those people who need to have some space in between things. So, and I promise you, Trisha, we would not steer you wrong on that. We actually went in the pool and the hot tub and everything. So Jethro skinny dipping in a pond when the heroine finds him naked. I love it.
It takes his clothes.
I love it. Oh yeah, she could do that. Well, I don't have a pond in Van's story, which for those of you who oh yeah, we did. Yeah. Saw launch.
Come on, Rain.
For those of you who have been following my Eagle's Nest series, I will say if you did not, at the very least, I think you need to read book 4 first before you read this one. And I don't usually say that on any of my stories other than Jake and Olivia at the very, very, very beginning. But this one, because Van's story, basically everything comes to a head that's been kind of brewing in the background all throughout the series. But as long as you've read book 4, then you'll be good, because this one picks up right after. Oh, hey, that's my sister-in-law.
Sarah, we figured something out tonight. So Mark is part Czech, right? So he's a Czech Mark. How did we never think of this?
I don't know why it took you so long to figure that one out.
Sarah and I are
and we love you too.
Sarah and I are together in the fact that we're both related to Mark through marriage.
That's true. Just a little bit different situation.
Yeah, I don't have to sleep with her. Oh, they're at the Royals game.
Ah, can't hear you. I want to say hi. I love you. Oh yeah.
My heart was fibrillating.
Is that it, or are you just so old that I'm just kidding? I'm just kidding. I love you. Looks like he said what? Oh, Yvonne says, see, so someday my husband says when he retires. Oh, that would be fun. That would be awesome, Yvonne. And yes, Riders on the River is awesome.
That's
really,
the thing.
really is.
Like Riders, Knockout, those are great events. Charm.
They are. Charmed was fabulous.
But even like Charm's different than all of them because it's just multi-day, and Space Coast is different because it's, well, your head got really big there for a minute.
That's right.
What?
I did that.
Yeah. Riders or Space Coast is different because it's just multi-day. So it's no knock on the other ones. Just some are just that like one day event.
Mm-hmm.
And there's others that are one day events that.
Thank you, Sarah.
There's no reason to go back to those. But strawberry mouthgasms.
What is the deal with these?
Oh, they're all, but look at.
I know.
This is the fun part. Look at this jack wagon.
Like, why?
Any writing retreats?
There are some writing retreats. I have not actually been on one. Well, I went to Nink a couple different times. But that one is like an organization you have to be a member of and things like that. I'm actually going down. I'm really excited too. I'm going down to Arkansas to L. James's house in August. I think. I had to stop for a second.
Sam and I are going
I think it's
fishing.
August. That's fine. But I'm going to go down there with her, and I believe it's going to be her and Barb Hahn and Jen Talty and oh my goodness, I can't remember who else. But she invited us, just a very small group of us, to her house down there to hang out and write and brainstorm and just network and stuff. And so I'm really, really excited for that one.
Charms is my first, and I feel like you set my expectations way too high.
That was a really, really good one to go to for your first one.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Very good. Oh, good night. Thank you, Ruth.
Good night, Ruth.
Good night. Love you, lady.
Yeah, Charm was great. That was a really good signing. But it's just different, like, because there's some that are just 1-day events, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like Knockout Riders, they're 1-day events. Some of them are multi-day, and some of them are just too long. They're 1 day and they're too long.
Yeah,
those,
Riders, Knockout, Space Coast, Charmed, those are all.
And there's other great ones we just
absolutely
haven't been to
amazing.
them. Like to,
And then, yeah, I mean, there are so many around the country that I've never had a chance to go to yet. There are a lot that I'd love to
Good night,
get
Catherine.
to go to. Good night, Catherine.
We'll
Thank
see you next week.
So soon.
Like,
good night, Rain. Love you.
In 3D, F2F.
Oh, Diana says KOBB next year will be her first. That's a good one.
Actually,
definite
she said
good one.
knob next year.
Well, I knew what she meant, though.
I don't know what she means.
I know what she means.
Man, you are on fire tonight with these.
Gosh, what is going on?
And look at all their names. Yeah,
they're
all like, yeah, whatever. Block user.
Block user.
Ooh.
Don't block Catherine.
I was trying to block Catherine. Sucks if you block
Sam
him too.
says that my brother needs to leave the game. The show that leave the game. He's bad. Oh, leave the game. He's bad luck. Oh, well, I don't want to know.
I heard it was just a knockout. Getting looking stupid.
Oh, that sucks.
Rain Lewis is leaving. She said, "Happy anniversary." No, it's not anniversary. Go away. You're done. You're blocked. Block her.
She is not. Stop that.
Block that one.
So I was talking about Van's story, and not that I guess nobody cares.
Van, whatever. Talk about books. It's fine.
I don't have to. It's
just
fine.
Suck it up.
No,
it's getting released next week.
It's fine. It's not getting released next week. You said something about check. It's pulling up check scammers. Probably.
Hot Australian women. Hot Australian women. Hot Australian women. Hot Australian women.
Stop that. Good night, Suzanne.
Hot Australian women.
Anyway, so
hot Irish women.
Good night, Christine. Have a wonderful dinner. Oh, hey, Amanda Zook. How are you? Thank you.
I see. I said hot Australian women. There she is.
Pretty sure she's not Australian.
Oh, wait. There's my hot Australian woman. There she is.
Oh,
good day.
That's so funny. Good day. You should be joking. How you doing?
Yeah, you doing?
Oh.
How you doing?
Anyway.
Down under. Yes, go ahead. I'll keep quiet.
Van's book does not release next week. However, his will be the book launch book that I have in paperback for a limited amount of people at Space Coast for a special preview, basically, during the book launch. So, and then I'll have it at my table after that. But yeah, I'm almost done with that one. And I've had so much fun with that one. Like, there's been so many things in this one that I don't even know. I want to tell you guys, but I don't want to give it away. So I'm not. But there's no pools, but I will say there is water. There might or might not be a whale at some point.
Good night, Janice.
Yeah, there's just
good night, Jay.
There's a lot of different stuff in this one that I haven't put in before, but you still get the same, the same type of story. But anyway, yeah, I'm having a really, really, really fun time with it. And I'm finally got to that point where Van realizes she's not the enemy that he thought she was. And not only that, but he really, really likes her.
You're giving away too much.
But that totally freaks him out because, he's Van. And of course it's going to. You also get to know why he's such a grumpy butt all the time. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's a lot. And it's been a lot of fun. I've really, really enjoyed writing this one. So anyway, that's that. That's it. Janice is calling it. Oh, good night. Yep. I think we've been on here over an hour and a half. Well, not counting the blackout moment that was not planned. Sorry. But I don't know. Do you have anything else to say?
Please tell me Van tries to speak whale.
You know what? I actually thought of that, and Rain, oh, she's not on here anymore. Rain and I were actually messaging back and forth about it because I was like, oh my gosh. So check this out. This is a scene I just wrote. And her first response was to send me a gif of Dory saying, I speak whale. Thank you, Trishalyn. Anyway. And Amanda's got a new book coming out soon? What, next month for Susan's World, I believe. So
Dory in my head.
I know. I speak whale.
Shapeshifter.
Oh no whale shape shifting was occurring in this book. But no, it's just they're in the waters up by Seattle and that whole area, and I don't know, and it's so funny because that was one of those things that it just came to me one day as I was writing. I was like, I'm gonna put this in a book. And so then I started watching videos about whales and stuff.
And this is why the books get delayed.
This is why I have accurate details in my books.
Yes, that's true.
It's research.
6 days of watching.
I also had, which you closed it out earlier when all the stuff happened, but I also had a diagram of a 6 Sawyer P226 up on my computer.
Oh. I didn't close that. You closed your computer out.
No, I meant when you closed out all my tabs. I didn't do that.
I didn't click out your tabs.
Yes, you did. I watched you. Because I even thought, well, that's okay because I know what it was and I can look it back up. You did. Is that short-term memory? You're like Dory.
I am not. I didn't close it. You're the one as you pushed it over. You
right. It locked the screen, the
Yeah.
but I unlocked it. Before that happened, though, you were messing with it and you exited out of my internet windows and it closed out everything. No, I know. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
Anyway, my point is I was also researching weapons, and because I couldn't remember if a 6 Sawyer had a safety on it or not. And so I was looking it up. It does, by the way. It has a manual safety that's right next to the chamber release, so that when you click that, it
it's a
slides. It drops the slide, and then
semi-automatic
also
pistol.
Yeah, but not all of them. Like the Glocks don't have that, so I didn't know.
No, they have a trigger safety.
I know.
What about the Colt 1911? Where's the safety there?
Isn't that the same?
Wrong.
I don't know. I was just guessing. You just said like every other blah blah blah, so I figured I would give it a shot.
Neuschwanstein, a part check. No, Neuschwanstein, the castle.
That's
Neuschwanstein
in
is
Germany.
It's just outside of Munich. I've been there.
Ah, see, Amanda knows how to safely crash a helicopter through research. Oh yeah, I may have looked at some images of planes that crash landed too for this. Spoiler alert. Anyways, just keep swimming. Just keep. I know, me too. That's what we should put on tonight, because if Friends isn't on, although it might be now.
Why do they have to show the same awards show on 17 different channels? And then when it's done, they just, let's just repeat it because it was that great that nobody watched it the first time. So obviously nobody's going to watch it on 17 channels. Like, I don't have a chance to see, where could I watch it? I could watch it on one of 17 channels. You're completely saturating your market. Like, why? Like,
I agree. He's just upset because he couldn't fall asleep to Friends last night.
I have a routine, and that really destroyed my routine. I was up after 2:00 this morning. And then when it was supposed to come on, Friends, it was still Big Bang Theory. And I used to like it. Can't stand it. Nobody's that funny. It sucks. I'm out.
I still like it.
Too many laugh tracks, man. Forced laughter sucks.
What do you think I've been doing this
What,
week?
Mr.
I'm
B?
just kidding.
What, Mr. B? I don't know, Chris. I was talking
What?
about this. If you're
Oh.
talking about the new Schweinstein Castle,
It's
it's
in
just
Germany.
outside of Munich in Germany,
Is that the one you went to?
and I've been there, and it's really, really cool.
Tell us
Jason's
how
been
you feel,
there.
Tricia.
Jason's probably been there a couple times.
Oh, Renette says she watches that channel too. Nickelodeon. Yep.
Amanda, I've been blocking all kinds of people tonight. All right, chocolate or no chocolate, I'll block your ass. I don't.
Just kidding.
I just can't
Diana,
stand it.
I love Golden Girls.
You're trying to watch, and it's like, oh wait, it's that award show's on that. Oh, that award show's on that. Oh, and guess what? It's going to be on all over tonight because they're just going to repeat it again because it's that cool. Ugh.
Channel 34 for her. I don't know.
Yeah, 34 channels for us too.
No.
No.
Is it a part
Germany.
Nope.
Germany. Say it with me. Germany.
So I've watched like an episode of that, I think, but it was always on when something else that I watched was on. I don't remember what it was at the time, but I loved him in Castle. I've seen every episode of Castle like a billion times.
Has anybody seen Murderbot?
Oh yeah.
Doc I was working with yesterday said he couldn't sleep because him and his wife stayed up all night and they watched Murderbot for like, he said it was 6 episodes, but it was only like 25-minute long episodes. I think they were doing something else. But anyway. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I hated that.
Yeah.
I hated that. Okay, so you got lots of rookie fans. Maybe I need to start watching that one then.
No, you don't.
I don't tell you what to watch.
I'm not telling you what to watch either.
You literally just told me I didn't need to watch it.
That's what I said.
So,
but I don't tell you what to watch. I tell you
you
what not to watch. There's a difference. This is why you have an editor.
That's true. I love Nathan Fillion. I really do.
Who's that?
The guy who played on Castle.
That's his name for real?
Nathan Fillion. Mm-hmm.
Oh. It's kind of a girly name.
That is not. How is Nathan a
Fillion?
Whatever. Oh, Renette said viewing party at us.
Yeah, blocked.
I love it. I don't know. I
don't know.
You know what? Actually, wait. Oh, I don't have my phone in here. I was gonna look it up.
It's downstairs on the bar where you left it. Murder. This is the cool thing about having a computer.
Well, I know, but okay. So
in a high-tech future, a rogue security robot, Alexander
I like him.
Secretly gains free will. To stay hidden, it reluctantly joins a new mission protecting scientists on a dangerous planet, even though it just wants to binge soap operas. That sounds really stupid. But it's got like 97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. I
Here's
don't know. We've been binge watching The Chosen, which is totally not like that at all. It's actually the story of Jesus from when he was like an adult up through it starts like him choosing his disciples, and then I don't know when it ends because I don't know if it's going to continue on after his death and follow each disciple on their thing. I don't know. But yeah, we're on season 3.
You could read the book instead.
I know how it ends.
Spoiler alert.
I just don't know how the series is going to end. But of course, it's very biblically correct as far as it goes, very with the Bible. But it's really cool because it like really personalizes Jesus. Like it's like
he's funny.
You forget that he was a human, you know, and they like, I don't know. I'm not trying to get all preachy or anything, but it's a really, really, really good show. If you guys ever are interested in that, I highly recommend you check that out.
So the cool
thing
is,
we've been watching lately,
and I've been open about it. So I've started a new journey, and you know, I've
good night, Rometta. Love you.
Greatly invited Christ back into my heart.
Thank you.
And been reading, been trying to better not better myself, but been trying to better get into the word and learn. And I'm not a reader, so you all know that. We've talked about it. And so when people say, "Oh, you just read the book," in the movie ruined the book, you know, Harry Potter, you know, the book's so much better than the movie.
It usually is.
But watching, like after reading and going through, you know, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and then watching this movie, this show, it's been interesting because I'm like, oh, this is the girl that was bleeding for 12 years, and this is
we're like, oh yeah, so that's the part
Yeah.
when the this and that, and so it is. It's kind of cool. And I'm so visual; it
Just-
helps
just
me
watch- it's
so
shorter.
much.
It's shorter.
That's one thing I have never watched that one, but anyway, I don't know. It's interesting, very interesting, and entertaining. And it
Heather
is funny
and
too. Like the
Sam
writing is
again.
really really good. So there are moments where you just laugh out loud because it's just they put a lot of humor in it, and then some even comments that like would be like today. Like there was something, wasn't it? Didn't he put something in there where I think even at one point Jesus said some what too soon or something like that. Like there's those comments in there, like so it kind of modernizes it as well. But I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it was just funny. But Frontline
Currently
TV series.
have a vibe watching any Frontline.
I don't know what that is. I need to look that up. Oh wait, what?
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We love watching On Patrol Live. It's on Fridays and Saturday nights, and it's
especially when
there's a
down
little bit of
Hazen,
delays,
Arkansas.
but oh my gosh, I love watching those guys.
We're down to Hazen and the Chief's down there, and he's oh boy, come here,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what you're gonna do.
We
You're gonna
watched-
step out of that car before I put a knot on your head.
We watched one the other night. It was like this idiot running from the cops. They always run. I don't know what. Like you're gonna get caught, and it's always gonna be way
Is that
worse.
the guy that got bit?
But yeah, well, no, I wasn't
Oh.
thinking of that one. But yeah, there was one guy who ran.
Well, that's
and,
mine. You tell yours.
Oh,
I'll tell
okay.
mine.
No, I was thinking about the one that they were chasing, and he ended up going and hit the stop sticks and spun out and hit a pole, either a tree or a telephone pole, one of those. And I think there were two of them in the car or
Yeah.
whatever. And immediately you see the airbags go off or whatever, and then they get out and start trying to run through the trees. Like, dude, you're not getting away. It was
The other one
insane.
was this dude. He's drunk. He crashes out, and he's trying to get home.
He
He's
was an
being
older
chased.
guy. Like he was older.
He's an
than
older
us.
dude. He probably couldn't walk when he was sober, and he takes off running down his driveway trying to get into his house. And the girl's got a dog.
And she's this cute little thing. She's just like,
She's like,
yeah. So
dog's deployed.
I just let he started off running, and so I just sent my canine after him, and
she could have caught him no problem. But she just said,
but I'm like, that's way smarter. I would have sent my
Yeah, well, you
dog
don't
after
know.
him
He-
too,
he
because you
could have
don't know if
been
he had a
armed, yeah.
weapon or something, but I do. I absolutely love watching those shows.
yeah, it's
Tyson's
funny.
Run, so good if you're looking into shows, movies.
But I grew up watching Emergencies.
Angel, yeah. So we did. That's the okay. So the Angel streaming service has The Chosen on there. So speaking of that, I
So,
bet I know what you're gonna say.
Our daughter, Emma, I share some of her TikToks from time to time. She has a TikTok currently that's got 11.4 million
you guys,
views.
million.
And it's probably one of the most basic TikToks she's ever made. It's
not even a video.
One girl, two outfits. And it shows her in her baggy, just chilling at home clothes, and then in her prom dress.
Like that's all it is.
11.4 million views, and it's but the Chosen checkmark account commented on it last night.
Yeah. And then so I guess she said she commented back, was like, my dad loves you guys.
Yeah.
Or my parents love you guys or something like that. But yeah, it absolutely just
Yeah, look
blew
real fast and
up,
see.
right? Like I couldn't believe. Are you pulling it up?
I was gonna see if I could find it real quick.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I know that's it. I'm trying to see if I can see why won't it let me.
What are you looking for?
Well, I'm trying to find her actual account. Oh, this is technology, yo. 11.7 million right now.
Insane. Show
But-
'em. See if you can.
But
Aw.
look at my little girl.
They always are really. But show the. I'm gonna say show the other one. This is the one that got 11.
This is it. One girl, two outfits. That's her and her baggy stuff, and then
Oh,
and then that's her in prom dress
In the blue.
dark hair.
bluish silver. Yeah.
11.4 million views with 2.3 million likes
Insane.
and 17.3 thousand shares.
It's crazy. She
She
it's
is
crazy. But
Hmm.
anyway.
You
Yes.
have to get tacos. Better ask your mom's permission first.
Yes, Louise, release the dog to catch the person. Absolutely. Like, what is it? You work smarter, not harder. I agree.
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't blame her because that guy could have been armed. I mean, he was drunk and slow, but he could have been armed. So, well, he was armed. He was armed.
That's cool, Chris. Aw, thank you, Diana. We think so.
When we named her Emma and not Alyssa,
I won.
somebody agreed to Alyssa, but I gave in.
She didn't look like an Alyssa when she came out. She looked like an Emma.
Whatever. Anyway, my grandma was so excited because apparently, and I didn't know this beforehand, but my grandma had an aunt named Emma, and she said that was her favorite aunt.
You're welcome.
So maybe, Chris, maybe your
grandmother,
maternal grandmother's name, maybe your maternal grandmother was my grandma's aunt.
Trisha, I'm holding your son, so shut it. Not by much.
I wasn't going to bring up your
right?
age.
I don't even remember how old you are.
She's like 43.
She is not. I know that's not right.
She just looks really good for her age.
If you are, I need your skincare routine like stat.
She lives in Michigan. There's no stress in Michigan.
Goodness. Emma Lucille. Aw.
Ah,
like Lucy.
Emma and Lucy. Where's Goose?
Well, she behind me. Sometimes she lays. Yep, she lays back there. Anyways, you guys, we've been on here for almost 2 hours. So we'll let Lucy say goodbye. Thank you for hanging out with us. You know, our usual crazy selves. Tell them, say hi. Say hi. I have to leave her for a week.
You can take her with us.
She looks so much bigger on there than she actually is. Like,
she can hang out with Trisha's dogs.
Oh my gosh. She would love it. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know though. It depends on what hallway we're in, because if we're in the same hallway that we were in last year, she might get like contact high.
I screwed up and didn't confirm our room, and luckily they had a room, but we got
We'll probably be on like the top floor.
I know, because I asked for a lower level, so yeah. So if anybody's got a room that they want to trade, let me know. I'll give you a free book.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna do that, but anyway. Well, thank you guys so much. We love you. We will be back in 2 weeks, not next week. We might be able to do a live.
We'll do something
here and there, or just like go live Facebook, maybe from the hot tub. I don't know. We'll see.
Probably not from the hot tub.
But we will. We'll check in as much as we can.
Like me, yeah.
And then in the meantime, by the time we get back, there's a possibility that Van Story might go live. We'll see. I don't know. So anyway, until then though, thank you guys so much for joining us, for celebrating with us, for hanging out, putting up with us. And we will see you in 2 weeks when we... No, that's not what we're going to do in 2 weeks.
I didn't run it. I just put it out there.
Yeah.
She put it out there. I had to put it out there.
Yeah,
oh, wait. What about this one?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, well. Just don't ever forget about this.
Aww. Yay. Wait, go to... Yeah. Oh, wait. You already showed that one. Remember?
This one?
Yeah. That was during our first dance. That was truly, like, we had dated off and on for like, what, 3 years before that. And that was truly the first time I really, it sank in how much taller he was than me. Because I kept trying to look up into his eyes and be all sweet. And then I was like, my neck is killing me. So then I was like laying it on his chest for a while. Anyway, all right. Lucy's saying goodbye, so I guess it's time to go. But we thank you guys so much. Love you. And we will see you on Tuesday in 2 weeks when we...
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Next week we'll be traveling. And then we check out of the hotel on Monday. We won't get home until late Tuesday. We won't be on
Oh,
that Tuesday.
yeah.
So
Okay, so we'll
Even
see you in
Chris
3 weeks.
Chris had it figured out earlier. She said,
Sorry.
"Well, we won't be on in the next 2 weeks."
Okay, fine. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Oh wait, Amanda, you didn't.
But
see
we
it.
will pop in when we can.
Here, Amanda. That was the whole wedding
Aw.
party.
Yeah.
And those babies, those younger ones there, they've got kids of their own now, and
Every single one of them.
yeah. That little one standing in front of me, that's my 32-year-old. He'll be almost 32-year-old. That's this guy. So yeah, so that little
the little ring bearer.
Little dude there and white tie, yeah, that's him. And that handsome fellow there officiating that wedding, he was pretty good looking dude too. But yeah, anyway.
He was.
Or is.
He is.
Yeah. All right.
Love you guys. We'll see you in 3 weeks on Tuesday when we
Talk Tuesday.
Bye.
Guess where Anna went? Same place she goes after everyone. I gotta pee so bad. I wonder why. Wow. Thanks all. We appreciate you. We're on almost 2 hours. Thank you all so much. That's awesome. We love Tuesdays. We truly do. Her bladder gets a little, it's the age. But anyway. Good night, everybody. Be safe. Stick around. Come back and see us. Love you. Let me click the button here. Good night. You don't want to know the royal school.